continue to, get used to each other and get better. Squid obviously came on board this year, and when he came on board, there were a lot of things that he thought needed to be better in a race team, and some of these things they don't happen overnight. Some of these things take a couple of weeks. Some of these things take several months. So, it's been a non-stop progress process as well, and slowly, we are starting to see the results. But we're still far away from where we want to be. We still have work to do. Top tens are nice, but that's not the ultimate goal. We want to win races in the weekly basis and have shots and speed to win races. And right now, we believe we're getting better, but we don't have the winning speed just yet.
So, how do you feel that the team is entering the playoffs?
I think we're getting better, way better than a few months ago. With that being said, we have to continue this path. If we sit down right now and we think that we're fine, we're going to be knocked out in the first or second round, which we don't want that. So we have to continue to push and continue to work towards being a real contender team.
The schedule was leaked this week, and it showed Mexico City on the schedule. So if indeed that happens, how happy?
Who was the guy?
It was NASCAR. Was it NASCAR Latin? I don't know.
Damn Latinos, man, always screwing things up.
I don't know. I'm pretty fond of you, but
I honestly haven't seen that screenshot that I'm about to see here. But when is it? Mexico City. Is that June 8th? Well, we see. I mean, it's not official until it's official. So if it's real official, honestly, it would be like a dream to me. I've been in the Cup Series already for several years, and to go back to race to my native country, it will be like a dream. Since I moved out of my country in 2011, it's been a dream to come back as a Cup Series driver, and if that's real, it will be amazing. And winning that race for me, it will be as big as winning a championship.
For fans who aren't familiar with the road course in Mexico City, what can you tell them about it?
Well, honestly, I have never raced the road course myself. I have won there in the oval version, but never in the road course. So, I know a little bit about it based on Formula One races I have watched and things like that. And it's a very, very fast, long straightaways track. But I don't have enough experience really to say. All I want to say is that we're going to see a lot of passionate fans over there if we get to go there.
Does Ross being on the cut line change your strategy at all for tomorrow night?
I have to do my race, and I'm sure that at several situations, different scenarios, we're going to be together, and obviously I'm going to try to help him as much as I can. I also want to win a race, right? And my main goal for tomorrow is to win stages and trying to win the race. And in the process, trying to help my teammate to make the playoffs.
Is the first round of laps built for you with Atlanta and the road course?
I actually think that the first two rounds are very crazy. Having super speedways there, or kind of super speedway with Atlanta and road course stuff. So they are wild cards. The playoffs, I believe, this year are quite a bit more difficult than in the past, in my opinion. But we see. He can play either way. Atlanta obviously has been good for me in the past. Road courses have been good to me in the past. So we see. If we continue the path that we are going right now, I think we should be pretty good.
You guys were the guinea pigs for the option tire experiment. You were the guys that first tried that. Now you've had a couple of weeks to kind of digest that. What do you think about the softer tire or using both?
Well, first of all, I thought that 80% of the teams chicken out there. I thought for a second that they were gonna finish the race without using a set, which it was gonna be a shame. But ended up working out for them with the last restart. But overall, I thought that it was an amazing execution and plan from NASCAR and Goodyear. I haven't found one person that didn't like it. The option tire, the regular tire, the strategy they brought to the table, more action, more passes, more everything. So I don't see why we don't have these more often. And I mean, honestly, thinking kind of like a little bit on the aggressive side, why not to have an option line everywhere? Maybe not in a super speedway, but mile and a half, road courses. I mean, if you think about it, The only reason why I think the Formula One is interesting once in a while is because they have option tires. If it wasn't for that, it would be a little bit more boring than what it is. So I think it's a great tool that the NASCAR and Grilla were able to build to bring some great strategy and options and speed, people passing cars left and right. I think it's fun. So I would love to see more races with option tires.
You know, you have definitely a connection, you'd say, to Max Verstappen. I've seen photos. You guys have at least met and talked to each other. Have you ever talked to him about the possibility of maybe trying out a stock car one day, especially with the thing with Larson that was in the news this past week?
Yeah, I have. I definitely have. You know, Max is an amazing race car driver, as we all know, and he's doing amazing things in Formula One. He loves Formula One, but he's not going to be there for super long time because he likes to explore different things. And I talked to him about NASCAR, and he will be open for discussions once he's done with Formula One. So that could be in a handful of years, that could be in 3 years, that could be in 8 years, who knows. But whenever that time comes, I think he's those kind of drivers that, kind of Alonso, you know, that they're going to be jumping around in different series, IMSA, NASCAR, and trying different things. So when the time is right, I'm going to try my best to bring him over here.
You want to see him in Project 91?
Yeah, why not? You know, he's just like any other good driver. You know, he likes to be in competitive stuff, and that's what we talk about. Is that if he ever gets the opportunity to do it, he just wants to do it right. You know, doing some testing and getting the real shot at it. Kind of like what Shane did. You know, people remember Shane from winning Chicago, but there was a lot of preparation for him to prepare for that race. So and he did a great job with it. So yeah.
One more.
Speaking of that, you've obviously driven in a lot of the global divisions of NASCAR. Is there any other racing series you want to personally participate in?
Well, I have already tried a couple of them with Brazil and Mexico. I would love to try Europe. You know, the road course level in Europe in karting is tremendous. So I would love to try Europe, and why not Canada? I'm pretty sure the level in Canada is also pretty good.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you, guys.